What's up, guys? Welcome to free MLB picks for August 26, 2021. Hope everyone is doing well. Got a great slate of games ahead of us today. Did okay yesterday, 7-7, not great, but hey, what are you going to do? We're going to keep bouncing back today. We went 14-1, 13-1 the other day, 7-7 yesterday, 1088, 806 on the season. I believe that's 574 win percentage. So we're going to keep that going today, guys. Thanks so much for the support. Really appreciate y'all. Caesar Sportsbook, New Jersey, Michigan, Indiana, Tennessee, Colorado, Iowa, Illinois. Use promo code SPORTS20RF. Get a risk-free bet up to $5,000, guys. This is unprecedented in the sports betting community. So let's get right into it. Oh, before I do, though, Orioles are back, baby. Orioles are freaking back. Shout out to the Orioles getting a win last night. Camden Yards looked so happy. A lot happier than I was here in Boston watching the Red Sox lose in a horrendous fashion. Alex Verdugo was trending on Twitter today. That was cool, though. Yo, it's Gunner again. Love the stream, but all right. We need as many. All right, so we got an ad here. What's this? Let's see. Yo, it's Gunner. Love the stream. Bye. No, I checked in a couple. We would love to join Bowling Green Community. All right, so we got an ad there. We got an ad. Free. Hey, no free shout outs, man. No free shout outs. All right, let's get right into it, guys. Angels, Orioles here. Berea, Aiken. Go with the Orioles. I think the Orioles can make it 2 in a row today. What do you guys think? I hope they can. Sure as hell hope they can. I'm going to ride with them. I know Aiken has not got a win this year yet, but like realistically, Berea is not that good either. The way the Orioles hit the ball last night, the way the Orioles have worked this year is they usually follow up strong performances with another strong performance. I think they can make it 2 tonight. I really am confident in this one. It's a risk bet. Don't get me wrong. You want to use your Caesar Sportsbook risk-free bet in the corner there. Use it on this game, but I do like them. They're a plus 102 tonight, I believe, on the money line last time I checked. All right, so then we got Reds, Brew Crew, Gray versus Anderson. Brewers have just made the plays in this series when it counts. I think they go in. I think they win again tonight. I was wrong. Going into the series, I thought the Reds would take 2 of 3. I'm going to go with the Brew Crew. Brew Crew is going to take 2 of 3 from these guys right now. All right, Brew Crew is going to sweep the series. Brett Anderson on the bump. Just making the hits when necessary. I mean, not that Anderson's anything special, but I do like their offense right now, so I'm going to go with the Brew Crew. White Sox, Blue Jays, Carlos Rodon, Hyun-Jin Ryu. Lucky my bet hit yesterday. I took the Blue Jays. That was successful. I do think the White Sox bounce back today with Rodon. I mean, Rodon's been fantastic this year. That's what it comes down to. Hyun-Jin Ryu has been very good as well. Blue Jays are hitting the baseball right now, but I like the White Sox because of Rodon. Usually when he's on the mound, he gives his team a chance to win. So I feel like that's going to happen again today. Go White Sox. Then we go Cardinals, Pirates here. Mikolas versus Keller. Cardinals won yesterday. I picked the Pirates yesterday. Probably a wrong move on my part. You know what? But the Pirates were playing good baseball. Mikolas, not a lot of innings, but been very good this year. Keller has not been as well, or not been as good. So we'll go with the Cardinals tonight in this game. D-backs, Phillies. The Phillies are no longer playing for anything. That's what you guys need to know. But with that being said, they are a much better team than the Diamondbacks. Zach Gallen on the bump. Gallen, man, I thought Gallen would be a lot better than he was this year. I think the forearm injury or his throwing arm hurt from swinging the bat because I was expecting bigger things from him this season. I wasn't really expecting bigger things from the D-backs, so they kind of suck. But anyways, Eflin on the bump. Eflin's not been great as a lot of pitchers on the slate today, but I'm going to go with the Phillies in this one. I think they bounce back. There was a funny clip on Barstool. I'd go check it out. It was like this guy trying to pump up the upper deck at the Phillies stadium. And what's that park called? Someone help me if you're in the comments. But he was like trying to pump up the upper deck, and there was no one in the upper deck. Like the Phillies are on to football season, or Philadelphia fans are on football season. You got Giants, Mets here. I think the Giants blow the Mets off the field today. That's my prediction. Clip it. Tweet it at me if I'm wrong. Tweet it at me if I'm right. I don't care. But I like the Giants today. I mean, San Francisco played literally their worst game in a long, long time yesterday. Like their worst win, and they still found a way to get the job done. They turned 5 double plays against the Mets. The Mets gave them the game yesterday. I mean, the Mets had multiple opportunities. You look at Pete Alonso, had the bases loaded, game on the line. He pops up. Alex Wood on the bump today should be pretty damn good. Carlos Carrasco, and not very good. He's only thrown 15, 16, 17, 18 innings in that range because of his hamstring injury, but still has not had much positive stuff to build off this year. Alex Wood's been just tremendous for what he was worth. I mean, they didn't get him for much. He's a good back end, middle of the rotation guy. He's delivered. He's got a 4.11 ERA on the season. I like the Giants in this game. I think they bounce back. And not even bounce back. I say bounce back in the sense of they played bad yesterday and they still found a way to win. They're going to play it up to their potential today. Gabe Kapler was very determined to get his team back on track. He said it wasn't good enough, but shout out to our team for battling and coming here when we didn't have any juice and still find a way to beat the Mets. Then we got Rangers, Indians here. Lyles versus Hentages. Indians have taken over the series. I took the Rangers in game 1. I was right there. And then the Indians past 2 days. So I like the Indians to take the 3rd straight tonight with Hentages on the mound. Then we'll go to Boston here. Twins, Red Sox, John Gant versus Chris Sale. I think, honestly, I know I'm a Red Sox fan. I say it every day, guys. You all know that, everyone who tunes in. But with the Red Sox, this one's as close to a lock on today's schedule as you're going to get. Like for Parlay Power Hour, we go through and we do our lock of the day. There's really no lock. Like I don't have a lock on here. But the Red Sox with Chris Sale on the bump against the Twins, that's pretty damn good. Twins have been hitting the baseball very well, but again, we were in a position to win that game last night. You got 1st and 2nd, nobody out. JD Martinez shot to right field, gets Xander Bogaerts over to 3rd, and then Verdugo 3 straight swings and misses on balls in the dirt. That was not pretty. And then let's see who else. Then Hunter Renfroe comes up and pops up, and then the Twins laser show comes out. But there were some monster shots. There's been some monster shots in this whole series. I like the Red Sox tonight. Chris Sale on the bump. Bounce back. They need it. Freaking need it, man. That's what it comes down to. Nationals, Marlins, Corbin versus Hernandez. I like the Nationals. I was wrong yesterday. I went with Nationals. Marlins won. I do think Patrick Corbin does something today. I'm hoping he can get back to that like Patrick Corbin. Like you hear the name Patrick Corbin, oh, that guy's pretty good. That no longer exists anymore, but I think it happens today. Marlins, they don't have the offense. I know they showed up yesterday a little bit, but they don't have that offense that can consistently have the big hits to win games. So I'm going to go with the Nationals here. Not that the Nationals do. They have a AAA roster too. So it doesn't make my job very easy here. Then we got Dodgers, Padres, Max Scherzer versus Yu Darvish. This game was amazing last night. I want to shout out El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr., sensational, making that game go 16 innings. And then also Blake Snell. Blake Snell battled his freaking ass off last night. Like you talk about a dude that just freaking battled. It's Blake Snell, 7.2 innings, 10 strikeouts. I mean, that was one of those performances that you look at, you get goosebumps because it was that freaking good. So shout out to Snell, man. He was just absolutely sensational. We got Darvish versus Scherzer tonight. I like the Dodgers. Dodgers are rolling right now. The Giants are fending them off, which is pretty impressive, but it doesn't matter. I mean, if we take a 1-game wild card and it's the Dodgers versus the Reds, or it's the Dodgers Padres scares me a little bit, but if it's Dodgers versus Reds, or if it's Giants versus Reds, I'm more confident with the Dodgers in that 1-game wild card playoff winning because they can throw at you. They can throw every freaking pitcher in the book at you. Giants don't have that luxury as much. So that's one thing you got to worry about there. But I do think the Dodgers will win the division. It's going to come down to that last week of the season, but I think they get the job done. And I think they win today again. I think they sweep the Padres. Then we got Yankees, A's here. Jameson Taillon versus James Caprillion. If you think this is a lock, like we put this as our lock, I don't think it's really a lock. I do think the Yankees will win. And I am the biggest Yankee fan in the world today because we need the Yankees to win. Red Sox got a 1.5 games on the A's in the wild card race. So, I mean, Yankees can keep burying the Athletics for us. So we wouldn't mind that. I'd put them 2.5 games back if we won tonight. So we really need that. But again, I'm a big fan of James Caprillion. I think I respect the work he's done this year. Jameson Taillon. James Taillon's been pretty good as well, though. So I can't make any rash decisions here. But I like the Yankees. I mean, they've won so many games in a row. You got to go with them. And then finally, nightcap, Keller versus Kikuchi, Mariners, rock and roll, baby. That does it, guys. MLB Daily Picks. Any questions, throw them in the chat in the last minute here. But anyways, couple things to recap. Orioles are back. Did they ever leave? Yes, they left. But they're back now. I think they win again today. 3 MLB picks, August 26, 2021, 1088, 806 on the season. Let's keep that going today, guys. Let's keep it going. Caesar Sportsbook, New Jersey, Michigan, Indiana, Tennessee, Colorado, Iowa, Illinois. Promo code SPORTS20RF. Going to get a risk-free bet up to $5,000, guys. Unprecedented in sports betting. Keep that in mind. We got a comment here. Chris Martinez, best of luck, homie. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate you. Best of luck to you as well. Yesterday wasn't a great day. I don't know when you jumped on here. 7-7 yesterday, 13-1 the day before. So hopefully we get back to that 13-1 strategy. Had a couple big parlay wins 2 days ago. So yesterday, nothing went my way. But we're going to keep it going today. We're going to keep winning here. 574 winning percentage. So let's rock and roll, guys. Have a great one, and we will talk to you tomorrow for another episode of MLB Daily Picks with Tanner Kern.